Your body gives you signals long before weight gain becomes obvious, but most people miss them. You might think a slow metabolism only shows up on the scale, but in reality it starts much earlier, in subtle ways that are easy to ignore or explain away. Low energy, constant hunger, trouble losing weight even when you're trying. These are not random problems. They are connected. And once you understand what to look for, you can start to see the pattern. A slow metabolism is not just about burning fewer calories. It's about how efficiently your body converts food into energy. When your metabolism is working well, your body uses energy smoothly. You feel stable throughout the day. Hunger is manageable. Fat is burned when needed. But when it slows down, everything becomes less efficient. Energy drops. Cravings increase. Fat storage becomes easier. And the difficult part is that this doesn't happen all at once. It builds gradually. One of the first signs people notice is low energy, especially after meals. Instead of feeling fueled, you feel tired, sluggish, sometimes even sleepy. This happens because your body is not processing nutrients efficiently. Instead of converting food into usable energy, it struggles to keep up. Another common sign is constant hunger. You eat, but you don't feel satisfied. A short time later, you're thinking about food again. This is often linked to poor metabolic signaling. The hormones that regulate hunger and fullness are not working in balance, so your brain keeps asking for more energy even when you've already had enough. Cravings are also a major indicator. Not just general hunger, but specific cravings, especially for sugar or fast-digesting carbs. These cravings are often your body's way of asking for quick energy, because it's not producing it efficiently on its own. Weight gain, of course, is one of the more visible signs. But it's important to understand something. Weight gain is usually a late signal. By the time it shows up, your metabolism has already been slowing down for a while. Another subtle sign is difficulty losing weight, even when you're making an effort. You eat better. You move more. But nothing changes. Or the results are very slow compared to before. This can be frustrating because it feels like your body is working against you. In reality, it's just operating under different conditions now. Sleep can also be affected. A slow metabolism can disrupt your natural rhythms, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. And poor sleep makes the problem worse. It creates a cycle where your body has less time to recover, regulate hormones, and maintain energy balance. You might also notice changes in body temperature. Feeling colder than usual, especially in environments where you used to feel comfortable, can be a subtle sign that your metabolic rate has decreased. Your body is simply producing less heat because it's burning less energy. Another overlooked sign is reduced motivation to move. This is not just about discipline. When your metabolism slows down, your energy output decreases, which naturally leads to less movement throughout the day. Even small reductions in activity, walking less, standing less, can contribute to long-term weight gain. All of these signs are connected. They are not separate issues. They are different expressions of the same underlying problem. Your body is no longer using energy as efficiently as it should. And this is where many people make a mistake. They treat each symptom individually. They try to fix cravings with willpower. They try to fix fatigue with caffeine. They try to fix weight gain with strict diets. But none of these approaches address the root cause. The real issue is metabolic efficiency. If your body is not in a state where it can properly burn energy, everything else becomes harder. That's why understanding these signs early is so important. Because the earlier you recognize them, the easier it is to respond. Now, here's the key idea that changes how you approach this. Your metabolism is not fixed. It can slow down, but it can also be supported. The goal is not to force your body through extreme measures. It's to help it return to a more balanced, efficient state. And that starts with giving your body the right conditions. Consistent sleep helps regulate hormones linked to hunger and energy. Balanced meals, especially with enough protein, support metabolic activity. Regular movement, even light activity, helps maintain energy flow. But beyond these basics, there's another layer. Your body responds to certain signals that influence how it burns energy. Some natural compounds have been studied for their role in supporting thermogenesis, the process that allows your body to burn calories as heat. When this process is active, your body becomes more efficient at using stored fat for energy. This doesn't happen overnight. But when the system starts working again, the changes feel different. Energy becomes more stable. Cravings become less intense. And weight management feels less like a constant struggle. The important thing is to understand that these changes are not about doing more. They're about doing what actually works for your body. So if you recognize some of these signs, low energy, constant hunger, stubborn weight, poor sleep, it may not be a lack of effort. It may be a signal that your metabolism needs support. Once you shift your focus to that, your strategy becomes clearer. You stop guessing. You stop forcing. And you start working with your body instead of against it. That's where real progress begins. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel for more simple explanations like this, focused on how your body actually works and what you can do about it. And if you want to go deeper, there's a useful resource in the description that breaks down practical ways to support your metabolism and improve how your body uses energy day to day. It's a logical next step if you want to move from understanding the problem to actually doing something about it.